more than just an urban legend, and we wanted to disprove an urban legend, but what we found, and I think Greg would agree with me on it, is that we found probably one of the most haunted roads that you could ever find anywhere.
Why do they call it Zombie Road?
A lot of drug trafficking back in the 60s and 70s.
Yeah.
I've actually heard people call it Death Road, too.
So many stories about bizarre deaths down here.
Back in the 70s, there was satanic rituals and whatnot.
My friends drive down it because they know it's a mysterious place.
This whole woods are supposed to be like haunted. A bus of kids went back there and they got hit by a train and they all died.
People have been hit on the train tracks a lot. When the kids drowned, what happened was they were swept into the barge. Suicides, a little girl, 5-year-old girl was hit on the train tracks, the old train tracks about a mile down the road. People say that they still see her walking up and down the tracks at night.
We were sent a photo, okay, and the photo showed shadow children standing on a hill.
One of the things that led us out to Zombie Road was this picture right here. And if you can see through the trees, through the moonlight, pictures of the bodies, children's shadows, well, they weren't there when the picture was taken. The other night we went there
There.
There's the one we were looking at.
I see that, yeah.
Now look right here. See a drop, then a 40? There.
Yeah, I see that one inside the tree.
Have you ever had any experiences or seen something that looks like a shadowy person? Or?
Honestly, I thought I had seen them down there, particularly in the area where the 3 youngsters drowned, but you're never quite sure what you see. I suspect that I have seen some down there.
So 6 miles trekking down that road of that gravel at midnight.
6 miles. 6 miles of hard, broken road. We're out in the middle of the woods, okay? There's no one around for miles. And as we're walking through, we finally found this spot.
And you could see a rain river from the rain that made a little river pond in front, and they had no reflection at all. That was really creepy. Of course, we blew it up, Photoshop, and there was no sign of either it's got to be the greatest Photoshop photo or the greatest evidence known to mankind. But they couldn't get kids up there because it's too steep of a hill to set the shot up, and there was no photo shop evidence at all, no blurs, no things at all in any way. So we're in there to catch these shadows, and of course it's black of night. Keith brings all his artillery.
We're shooting it with thermal. We've had a little bit of luck with thermal tonight, but so far we're getting nothing on this.
It was about averaging 51 degrees.
And 51 degrees was the ambient temperature all the way around us. It was steadily dropping. It was getting colder for the night.
19, 18, 20.
What the hell?
And all we saw was black mass coming towards us.
We have a black mass coming towards us, pretty big right now.
Yeah, we sure do.
Really, really big. Do you see it?
Yeah, I see it. I got it in my night vision.
It's a black mass and it's on the fucking ground.
And then it's going up again, see it's moving.
Yeah, it's very cold.
Come in There's that one little spot right there. See it? Temperature. See how much colder that one little spot is?
Cross there?
Yeah.
I'm zooming in.
See how much? Whoa.
What people don't really know is that they're actually not shadows. They're actually cold masks, because the situation is a thermal imager does not capture a shadow. It either captures hot or cold or heat-related items. So when you see a shadow figure on a thermal imager, or even possibly an IR camera, it's not really a shadow. It's really a cold mass, a cold spot.
Whoa, that's gone. As we hit this one area, like I was telling you with the thermal's got a temperature gauge on it. I'm sitting there looking at it. It's saying 51 degrees, and as I'm panning around, he's filming it with the camera, and I'm filming it with this. And all of a sudden, these black images start showing up. Oh, Chris!
Oh my God!
Get your film pointing that away. Who are the people?
I see them now. They're all over the fucking place.
Just like the picture.
It was pretty incredible. I mean, there's a lot of mayhem. Everybody started freaking out, and everybody was running around, and everybody was, some was scared, some were like trying to run over there. And I just did what a good filmmaker does. I just kept rolling.
When you put the thermal cam up, you can see it. Drop the thermal cam down, look at your right eyes. Nothing. There's nothing there. These are screen image captures that the Booth Brothers sent us from the actual film. All right, so that's showing these little black images inside the trees.
This is really unexplainable. I've taken a lot of pictures personally with the ISG camera. We've never had anything like this occur before.
I think the saddest part was when the children appeared. One after another they appeared, and everybody freaked out. There was about 30 people there in the crew. Military too. Crew. We had Marines in the crew. Bodyguards. And everybody started freaking out. Oh my God, look, look, look. And I looked, and I kind of caught myself wandering off. And I just felt it sad. And I kept thinking of my daughter, Heather, who was having heart murmurs at the time and was going into the hospital to have them all checked out. And I was on the road and I couldn't be with her, and I was very sad. And she said, "Dad, say hi to the children." And so I did that. I looked out there and I said, "Heather says hi." And it kind of took the edge off the scare for me. It was just like looking at lost souls, lost children.